Hi everybody, how you doing tonight? I'm doing okay. I'm trying to stay warm. It is very cold. Um, very cold tonight. Um, hope everybody's doing good. Tonight I'm going to crochet. I'm going to start with corner to make a corner to corner, C to C, C to C, corner to corner scarf. Um, I'm using a size 5 hook, which is an H 5 millimeter hook. The yarn is a um the yarn that I'm using is just regular um yarn that you use. This one I just rolled up into a ball. Um, so I got like I think 2 different colors on here that I rolled up, maybe two, but um so okay. With this one you chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what we do is we go to the second chain from the hook. So that's going to be 1, 2, and well, actually third chain from the hook. Count down 2, and you're going to go into that third one, and you're going to do a double crochet into that third um chain from your hook. Okay, and then you're going to do double crochet in the other 2 that is left. Okay, let's do this again. I messed up somewhere. Been a minute since I did my scarves, guys, so just bear with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now we go 1, 2, 3. The third chain from the one, 1, 2, 3. Third, the third um chain from your hook. You're gonna do a double crochet into that. Okay, I think I said second 2 the first time. It's actually the third, and then a double crochet into the remainder 2 that's there. Okay, this is really an easy pattern to do, guys. As long as you can double crochet, you can do this pattern. Okay, and single crochet and double crochet. As long as you can do a single and a double, you can do this, and your chain. Basically, which is a single. Chain up to 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Double crochet into the third from the hook. Count down 3. That's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Do a double crochet into that third um, chain from the hook. Double crochet in the remainder 2. Okay. Now what we do is we flip this one over. Okay, we're sitting like that. We want to flip that over. You want these two to join together. Okay. You want these two to join together. Okay. So we're going to join these two together with a slip stitch. Put your hook into that one right there. See? Right here. I hope you guys can see that. It's very, my lighting is very bad. Okay. Do a slip stitch. Now what you're going to do is chain 6. 1, 2, um, okay. I remember how, in a minute, I'm going to double crochet into that. Okay. Okay. 3 times, okay? Because you done got your 1, okay? Let me do that again, so. That's what I messed up at. Okay, after you, like I said, it's been a minute, so just bear with me. After you, slip stitch into that, um, okay, you chain up 3 after you slip stitch into that. If you join them, chain up 3. That 3 counts as your first double crochet. Okay, and now you want to do 3 more for a total of 4, and that's what it should look like. This one down here, this one right down here, that's your first row right there. Okay, these 2 is your second row. We're going on our 3rd row now. Okay, so chain up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then again, 3rd from the hook. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet into that one. Double crochet into the remaining 2. Two. Okay, turn this around like this, because they have to meet, remember, go in that one right there, slip stitch, chain up 3 as your first double crochet, and then add your other 3 double crochets into that same stitch for a total of 4. Okay, now go to the next one, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 more double crochets into that one. And your third row is done. You're going to have a tail that tells you where your first stitch is, where you started. You want to do 7 rows like that. So each row, you're going to add 1. Okay, now we're going on to the 4th row. It varies on the ones for, you can make these for kids, adults, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Never made one for a baby. I don't think I would actually use one on a baby. But these can be made for kids and stuff. So, hi Megan, how are you?
What you doing?
How are you, Megan? I'm making a corner to corner scarf. Okay. Then we gotta flip that yarn back over. Flip it back over. Flip stitch. Chain up 3. Double crochet 3 more into the same in the same one for a total of 4 into that one. See how there's 4? Hope you can see that. Go to your next one, slip stitch, chain up 3, I'm doing good. Trying to stay warm, staying in out of the cold. How about you? Are you staying warm enough? Slip stitch, chain up 3. How's Tiffany doing? And your dad? And your mom? Hope everybody's doing good. Okay, you did your first stitch in that second one. That's your third one. And that's your 4th one. Now, there's 4 rows done. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Going on to our fifth one. Oh, I know that feeling. It is cold. We're getting more snow today and tomorrow. Um, Making up for not getting no snow. We're making up for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fourth chain from the hook. Double crochet. Crochet into the remaining 2. Flip it. Bring those together. Crochet up 3. Then add 3 more into that. Add these 2 together. That's good to hear. That's really good. I'm glad everybody's doing good down there. Everybody's doing okay here. Um, now, Aunt Kimmy and Connor, and their kids been going out shoveling snow. Um, they didn't go today because it's been snowing all day. It's supposed to snow, I think, all day tomorrow. But I don't know. And Kimmy went and made a little bit of money today here in the trailer park. So I'm guessing they're probably going to go tomorrow and see what they can do at shoveling people out again. How's your job doing, Megan? You like working? Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows done. So we need 2 more. Now, what I just did, if you notice, I didn't count down the 4. What I did was, when I started crocheting up my 6, um, I counted. I kept my thumb where I needed to go into um to do that. Okay, so turn it. She's not the one shoveling. She's just going along, collects the money, talks to the people and gets the jobs. Aunt Kimmy and Connor does the shoveling. They're not going to let Erica shovel right now. It's too early in the pregnancy for her to be throwing a shovel around. But she's just going to collect money and whatnot, get the jobs while they're shoveling. She can go to the next house and talk to the people in the next house to see if they want um to be shoveled out. They talk twice before she goes to the next house, so and talk to them. So she already knows what you know to tell them and what how much. So yeah, but Erica's not doing the shoveling. She just, going to like do the verbal, the talking, the verbal part of it and stuff. So yeah, they're not gonna let her shovel. But the only thing she'll shovel maybe is the steps. Um, if as long as it's not that much, she can probably do the steps. Probably maybe just sweep it off if it's like a dusting. But the major shoveling she does not do. They're not gonna let her. So she's safe on that one. Got that covered. I lost count. That happens sometimes. I love it. Okay, so now I am on row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So one more row like this. Three. Because if you remember, I said the fourth chain from the hook. So when you count up three, you put your fingers there to hold it. That's the fourth chain from the hook. So you don't have to actually count it. I just kind of, mark it with my hand. So sometimes I don't have to count it down. And you can do that too. Um, you think there'll be school tomorrow, Megan? Oh, excuse me. The yarn I'm using is um gosh, I don't remember the name of it. It's just some yarn I've had sitting around. I'm using up. It needs to be used up. It's for um. Remember, this is a really simple stitch, guys. Oh, cool. I wonder why they can't hire in the wintertime. That doesn't really. Hmm. Oh, because you're 14. I see. Okay. Got to be 16, huh? That kind of puts a damper on your day, don't it? But you're going to be working at Domino's. When do you start at Domino's? But that's pretty good job experience, though. I mean, you know, get all that job experience underneath your belt there, and you know, later on in life, it'll come in handy. Um, I don't know if you remember Richie or not. Um, your cousin Richie. I don't know if you remember us talking about him or not. Um, he started out working like what you're doing, on low level. And by the time he got done, he worked up to manager job. So he was a manager at one point in time. Um, so you got to start somewhere and work your way up. Managers can make a pretty good um, living. You can even make a pretty good living at it if you really you know stick with it and stuff. Pretty good. Proud of you. You can do it. You're pretty smart. I always say you guys can do whatever you set your mind to. Um, okay. Tunnel Road here. I think I'm at 7. Then got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'm at 7. Okay. So now what we do, we change 6. Always change 6 at that end, no matter what. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue 4. Chain from your hook, double crochet. Like I said, this is an easy stitch. As long as you can do a double crochet, it is simple. It is really, really simple. Okay. Slip stitch. Those are your main 2 stitches on the double crochet and your slip stitch on this particular project. Okay. And a single crochet, because you got to single crochet up that one. Okay, so your main 3 stitches. Okay. Let's see what happens at the other end. Because we're at our 7 rows now. Now what we do is you gotta build it. Okay. Um Let me slow down a little bit here. I tend to crochet a little bit fast. And I don't know, like Megan, I know you're yeah, yeah. Well, that's all in due time though, kiddo. You'll have to work up to that. You'll have to be there for a while before you can actually become like a manager or assistant manager. You have to be there for a while and work up to that. That takes time and a lot of skill. Ask Uncle Eddie. He's manager. He's been manager before of McDonald's, um, Taco Bell. I wouldn't talk to him tonight about it. He's probably in bed now. But and he's got to work tomorrow. So, but talk to him about that. He knows. He can tell you a lot about a manager's job. You start at the bottom and you work your way up. That's something that you just don't usually do that overnight. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I mean, everybody got to start somewhere. So stick with it. You'll get the hang of it. You'll learn it. And you'll build yourself right up. You know. Up right then. Okay, now we're not building up this end no more. Okay, because we got our 7 rows, which is what we need. Okay, let me finish this stitch because it came out. Okay, now we're gonna build this side. Okay, but this end we're gonna just do like this. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna slip stitch this. Okay, turn it. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna slip stitch Hold on. Okay, now I'm really confused. Boy, it's been so long since I've done the, oh, I'm gonna turn it. That's where I messed up. Been a while since I've done it, guys, so just bear with me. I'm sorry about the mistakes I'm making tonight on it. You want to go ahead and you want to do the 4 in there. Do the chain 3, okay, and then do your other 3 in that, okay, like that. Now you turn it. You're not chaining up on this one, not on this end. You're going to go into that and you're going to slip stitch 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and that's bringing it back across what you just stitched, okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to join the 2, okay. You're going to go over there. Let me take that out. Oh, okay, I see. So you're not going to be working with the food, just with the running the cash registers. I see what you're saying. Okay. So once you get that done, once you chain over, okay, you go down into this one and you bring one up, okay, and then you 1, 2, 3, go down in there, do 3 more. Now you bring them over and you join the 2. Did you see I did that? Chain up 1, 3, and then add 3 more into that same one, and then you join the 2 together. Join it together, okay? And you chain 3 more. Chain up 3. One, 2, 3. You know, when summer comes, you can actually work full time. Right now, you can only work part time because of school. So I know I done it for years, but I loved it. Um, I would go to school half a day. I would go to school in the mornings, and I would work the afternoons. But see, when I went to school, they had a program where we could do that, where we could work half a day and go to school half a day. Okay. And we still got credit uh, for school because of working. That was still credit for our school because there was a program. That was a program that we did through the school. So it still went towards our school credit. I loved it. You know, and after work, I would do my homework. On my break, I would do my homework. You know, I was staying up with my schoolwork, my homework, and everything in between. You know, breaks and working, and and stuff. You know, while school was still going on. Um, it was interesting, I tell you. It was well worth it, though. I loved it. I mean, I was totally home because of working, and then once summer hit, I was working full time in the summer. I would have, and on the weekends, I was able to work all day on Saturday. And Sunday I would work all day up until a certain time, so it being school night, during school days and school year. But it was interesting. It was fun. Okay, now we're back to the other side. Now on this side, we're still building it up. Okay, we want it to still grow on this side. So we're still going to do our chain 6 on this side. Okay, 4th from the hook. Look at. What's Tiffany doing? Is she in bed? Guys, I do want to keep you guys there's no foul language on my videos because as you see, my grandchildren come on here to talk to me and watch because they also are really fascinated about the crocheting that I do and things I make. Um, Megan here is one of the grandkids I was telling you guys about last night in my video that was sitting on my youngest son's couch trying with a hawk and yarn and was trying to make something with it with her cousin Dakota. Um, so and with her sister Jeff. So that was pretty interesting. You remember that, Megan? um, oh, do they still have that? That's awesome. That's cool. It's a really good program to be in. You go to school half a day, you work a half a day. But the thing is, though, you have to keep up on your schoolwork. You have to keep your grades up. We were not allowed to make D's, and we were not allowed to make an F. If we did, they gave us a certain amount of time to bring those grades back up. If we did not bring those grades back up in that amount of time that they gave us, we would lose hours at work, which meant if you lose hours, you lose money, which means you're not going to get your full pay if you lose your hours. It's not going to work. You see what I'm saying? So, I make sure I kept my schoolwork up all the time anyway. I didn't lose no hours at work. I didn't lose no pay. Um, so it worked out pretty good for me. One of the places I worked at was Wendy's, and they I was there for years. They actually wanted to train me in the manager's position, and I totally refused. I told them half those workers wouldn't be there if I was manager because I would not deal with the BS that they were doing. I would not deal with all that. They think they was in charge and this, that, and the other. I would not deal with all that. They would not have liked me at all. So I totally refused to be manager. So I didn't want that. You know, I mean, a lot of the workers didn't like me to start with, you ever heard the saying teacher's pet? Well, they said I was um, boss's pet. Okay, honey. There might not be school. They might be delayed. You guys got a lot of snow down there? We got a lot of snow up here. Um, you keep up the good work at school. Stick with it. You can do it. I know you can. I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? Get some sleep. Continue to do good. Tell everybody hi. Love you night, Megan. Awesome. Are they keeping you warm? Your dad said he was going to put them up and make sure they stayed nice and clean and they wouldn't get ruined. I'm glad you guys still have those. I'm very proud of you and Tiffany for still having those. Okay, guys, so this is what we got so far on our T2C corner to corner scarf. Like I said, this could be by the time we get done, it could be for a child or it could be for an adult. Um, I don't know if you guys can actually see that. This color I'm using is actually brown, even though it looks like it's white. It's actually brown. Okay, so that's what we got so far on our scarf. I'm gonna do some more on this tonight. Not sure of how long I'm gonna stay up and work on it. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Megan. Have a good day in school. Tell Tip to have a good day. Thank you for coming on my live. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Ah, okay. Boy, I wish we only got 1 inch of snow. We got a lot of snow. I mean, a lot of snow. Oh yeah, and it snowed all day. We had gotten 6 inches, I believe, the other day. All in one day. We got 6, 8 inches all in one day. The other day. Um, so yeah, and then it's been snowing all day today. So um, yeah, so it was something. Let me tell you, really something. Um, make sure you guys stay warm going to school, okay? And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Um, I'm gonna try to do a live every night. Just depends on when I can get it quiet enough to do it. Okay, honey. Talk to you later. Thank you. Night. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thanks. Love you, night. Okay, guys. This side, remember, this side we are still building this side up. So this side's going to keep going up. This side we ended. So this side would just keep going this way, but this side's going to keep going up. Okay. So, um, um, oh, excuse me. Hey, mamma mia. Um, but some people do these instead of doing four, they do three. I just watching a video here on YouTube with it. Instead of doing four, she did three on um on the on that. Yeah, she's doing hers totally different than how I do mine. So everybody's different. I mean, no two people crochet the same. Um, like no two people cook the same. You know, everybody's different. Even though you try to do it just like you know the other person does in their video and whatnot, you're not going to. Everybody's going to be different. Everything's going to be different. Um, so um, let's last night I did. I finished up my pot holder. Um, those can be made in different sizes also. Um, you know, um, you know, um, you know, and with those ones, pot holders are made with totally different type of yarn than what I'm using tonight. Um, so want to keep that in mind too. So um, this is wart suede yarn. I can't pronounce it right, but I'm gonna have to work on my lighting, get better lighting to do my videos with, so y'all can see better. I'll work on that. I'll figure something out. See if I can't get something going in way of lighting, better lighting. I thought maybe if I turned on my dining room light tonight behind me, along with my lamp in the front room, that it would be better. But it's not much better. Maybe if I turn off the front room light, that might help. Um, I didn't think about that one, but we'll try that and see what happens. Maybe less glare from behind the computer. Um, Give me a minute and I have to finish this, and maybe tomorrow night we'll try it with the front room light off and just use the dining room light and see if that helps any. Um, with the way the lighting is. Because chances are I'm not going to finish this up tonight. Um, yeah, I am tired. I did lay down earlier, but it didn't help any. Excuse me for yawning, people. I'm going to finish this row, and then I think I'll call it tonight because I've been on for almost an hour now. I mean, it doesn't. matter, I guess, how long we're on for. Um, I guess it's totally up to us of how long we're on for. Um, I did sit down and made up a list. Started making up a list of stuff that I want to work on, make videos on. So, um, yeah, we'll work with that. You know, I'll tell you what those are in a minute. Very important, guys, that you actually make sure you have the proper number going on this one. Um, Especially on your um end here when you're going to, you know, with your decrease. Because on this end you're decreasing. Okay? So um I don't know, I might wind up taking that out because I'm not liking the way it's coming out for some reason. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this out, guys, and redo the decrease part because see, I don't like the way that's coming out. That's not coming out right. So I'm gonna sit back tonight and take out where I started to decrease at, and I'm gonna watch a couple more videos because it's been quite a while since I crocheted anything like these. So just bear with me, huh? I'll figure it out tonight, maybe tomorrow, and I'll go from there on that. Now, some of the things I just want to talk to you guys about. Um, I told you guys last night about the crochet crowd. He has a workshop for beginners too, and like I said, I go to him for everything. Um, he's very good at what he does. He's been at it for quite a few years. He has his own shop. He has his own YouTube channel called the Crochet Crowd. His name is Mikey. He's excellent. Um, and some of the ideas that I've gotten that I might try to work on is making some jewelry, the CDC corner scarf. Um, there's a C2C, C2C granny square that I'm gonna watch. Look up and maybe watch and see how that's done. I've never heard about it until tonight, so I want to check that out. All kinds of good things on there that you can learn and just pick up. There's also looms that you can buy, loom sets that you can buy, which is not exactly crocheting, but it's just as fun to do. Um, so keep that in mind too. So if you can't pick up the crocheting, maybe you can pick up on how to do the looms, which is really simple. I'll pull out one of my looms I've got and show you that tomorrow night. Hopefully my lighting will be a lot better tomorrow night than what it has been the past couple of nights. Okay. So with that, I'm going to go off of here and I'm going to try to figure this out again. Thanks for being with me, guys. Have a good night.